Okay, hey team, my boyfriend's on a night shift, so come hang out with me. So, very different angle today. You're actually in my kitchen cupboard. So the reason for that is because this light up here, she's so bright, she has so much to say for herself, kind of jarring. Might maybe turn this one on? Does that have the vibes? Does that have the vibes? A little bit. This mirror here, I literally just put up and I eyeballed it with my eyes, funnily enough. And A, it stayed up, and B, it's actually perfectly level, so... Ooh. No, the reason I've come on here is because, A, I just want to talk to myself, because, oh my god, it's so boring hanging out by yourself. And if I'm talking, then I'm not eating, because, oh my god, I've consumed enough for a family of 17 today. But the other reason is I've started reading another series. So I was originally reading, I can't even remember the name. The Fourth Wing. I read Fourth Wing halfway through Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm came out. I was halfway through Iron Flame, confused as fuck. I was so confused because I didn't know who half the characters were. I knew who my main girl Violet was, I knew who Dane was, and I knew who Xaden was. Everyone else? I didn't know who they were. And then I saw all these like TikToks of people being like, I've just started Onyx Storm and I don't know who anyone is, and I just thought, I actually stand no chance. I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day now, and I won't bother. Because I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was that good. It wasn't very gripping. I wasn't. So I've started. Wait, let me get my Kindle for dramatic effect. Let me put my glasses on. Oh my god. Oh, if you guys can hear me, and oh sorry, I just put my glasses on. That might have been really. So my cute little Kindle. I have now started. I was about to say the Vampire Diaries. Oh my god, what's it called? Zodiac Academy. That's what I've started. Zodiac Academy, and oh my god, it's actually slaying really hard. So oh my god, horror. I've got sleep in my eye. There's a reason why this video is for basically only my consumption. Like, it will go on YouTube for, again, myself to view, and just on the off chance, you know, I go viral and then I'm allowed to quit my job. I'm so tired. What's that? Okay, I just had a moment there where I just kind of wanted to go to bed, but I'm not going to, because I can't, because I have washing up to do, and I have yapping to do, and I have walking pad to do. No, I think I'm gonna go to bed. No, I can power through. So I've read Zodiac Academy. Incredible. I am someone, I kind of like a short book. I kind of like a quick little 6-hour read, and that is what it's giving. It's giving Zodiac, and it's giving, I'm just confused enough to be invested, but like I understand enough that I'm enjoying it. And one thing about Zodiac Academy is everyone has sexual tension with everyone. I'm confused. The only people who aren't gonna smash are the two sisters. Thank God, because we've all read books that would be weird enough to go there. I say we, you, everyone else out there. Not me, I could never. But literally, I just can't tell what's going on. I can't tell. I'm assuming it's a smutty book, but like there's been no smut. But it's just, it's there. She's in the background. And like, I love it because there's so many things involved. There's vampires, there's sirens, there's werewolves, there's magic, there's no magic, there's plot, there's no plot. Like, I'm halfway through the first book and I'm like, I can see how it's got like how many 10 books in a series, because I feel like the first book is not going to wrap up. They're not standalones. That's what I was trying to say. Like, it's late, everyone forgive me for my sins. But yeah, they're not standalone, so I'm halfway through and I know for a fact that I'm going to finish this book and be excited to start the next one. And like that kind of energy is giving me A Court of Thorns and Roses. Like, at no point did I finish a book and think, oh, should I read the next one? Like, I was like, oh, where's the next one? Whereas I felt with the one I was just talking about, Fourth Wing, I was like, should I grab the next one? Like, I know it's not a standalone, but I feel like the plot was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't grabbing me enough. It wasn't, and then, to be fair, even at the end of fourth wing, I don't really know what I'm talking about because I remember grabbing for the second one, but then the second one starting and I was like, what's going on? Literally, what's going on? And I'm praying to God that, I don't know why I keep wanting to call it Vampire Academy. I don't know what, I pray to God that the Zodiac Academy is not like that, because I want to pick up the next one and be there. I want to be involved. I want to know what's going on. So yeah, everyone pray for me. The only thing I keep getting wrong is which sister is which, because when I first started the book, I don't know why, so there's two sisters, one's called Tori and one's called Darcy, and I have no idea why, but when the first two chapters, I decided in my brain that Darcy was the older, more badass sister and Tori was the younger one. But first of all, I'm fairly sure they're twins, but B, I think it's actually the other way around. So I think Tori is like the older, more like, not older, but like feels older, like she's the sort of more badass cutthroat, and Darcy's like the slightly more immature, more innocent one. And I don't know why, but in my head they're the wrong way around, which I'm trying to cross my wires back over. So like every single time I keep having to click on it and be like, whose chapter is this? Because yeah, it's, oh my god, it's two different chapters, it's two different point of views, which is perfect because again, it keeps me busy, it keeps me entertained, because if it's one person's point of view, no offense, they kind of become jarring, they become annoying. And that was the only problem with A Court of Thorns and Roses. Feyre, shut up. Literally just shut up, babe. No one cares. No one cares. Anywho, I won't start my favourite slander because I can be here for hours. You can see my spot here. That's had a pimple patch on it all day. But it's flat now, which is what I like because then I can cover it for work. Anywho, so yeah, so for context, I'm 2 hours 57 minutes left of the book and I'm 53% of the way through. So like, how nice is that? Like, that's just such an easy read. Makes me want to read the next one. Yeah, can I say, I have my font so big on Kindle because why am I straining my eyes? Who am I trying to impress? I'm in the comfort of my own home, do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, my Kindle was making like a like light thing and I thought someone was like breaking into my home. Probably didn't react accordingly. Anywho, so yeah, come see what I've got on my TV. So, whoa, so my setup is basically, when I'm reading, sorry, the neon lights really go crazy, I always put like something on here, like it's one of those like 14-hour long like calming episodes, and then I have my walking pad right here, and I'm just on my walking pad reading, and time goes so quick. But again, it only did when I was reading the Zodiac Academy. When I was reading Fourth Wing, I'd be on my walking pad and I'd do that thing where you go like, oh, I've definitely been on here for 25 minutes, thinking I've actually been on here for 35 minutes, but if I underestimate it, then I'll be in a better mood when I find out that I've been on here for 35 minutes. I'd been on there for 2 minutes because I was struggling to get through Fourth Wing. Oh my god, that's the other thing that's part of this Zodiac Academy. The chapters, they're like 20 minutes long, and me, I'm not up for that. I'm not a 20-minute chapter kind of girl. I'm not. Me, I want a chapter to be maybe like 8 minutes, because I feel like by the time you've got to like 3 minutes, you're like, oh, there's only 5 minutes left of this chapter, perfect. And then like the book kind of goes quite quickly. These chapters go so quick. I physically don't know what kind of crack she was putting in these chapters, but they don't feel like they're 20 minutes long. And I'm tippy tapping away. Oh, there's only 4 minutes left, perfect, I'll just get to the end. Love. The only thing I will say is there's loads of characters in the book, so again, I just kind of forget who's who and what their like magic is and what their talents are. So my little tip, trick, whatever you want to call it, and I'm sure loads of people do it, but whenever I first get introduced to a character, I highlight them so that when I don't know who they're talking about, I can search my highlights and then see who they are and a bit about them. Because like normally when people introduce characters, they're like, they don't just go, this is Max, Max said this. They go, this is Max, Max happens to be yada yada yada, and they like give loads of context. And I think there is actually someone called Max in the book, but I have no idea. my boyfriend said, she just texted me and said, are you in bed yet? Because it's 20 to 10. It's not. I still need to go on my walking pads. That's probably time for me to fuck off. But oh, I love this. I love yapping to my heart's content. And like, no one sees these, which there's something so beautiful about that. But yeah, so that's an update on my reading and a little bit of my personal life. I'm very proud of this mirror. I'm very, very proud of it. She's kind of stunning. Let's go see her. Oh, she's adorable. Well, I actually hated this mirror when I first, well, I didn't get it. My boyfriend like brought it to the house and I thought it was horrible. I hated it. But now I kind of love her. Oh, we can't like flip the camera, jarring. But yeah, so bye.